All right, the last section is in reference to your company LinkedIn page. Step one is we need to optimize your page. The steps to that are setting a clear brand identity, which we more than likely will be helping you do that piece. The next thing that your team needs to do is identify the person who is in charge of your account. You need to identify someone that will be responding to DMs, someone that will be responding to comments. So once that person is in place, make sure that their email is set to get notifications whenever you get a new message or when you get a new comment on your page so that you can respond to people as soon as possible. After you identify the person who's in charge of the account, I'm going to walk you through how to invite your network to follow. Third step is invite your network to follow you. This is something that each person on your team can do, as you all have slightly different networks, and I am going to walk you through how to do that. When you log into your company LinkedIn page, you'll see some important items in the back end. First, always be sure to pay attention to this top section here. It says today's actions. You will see respond to page mentions, and it just tells you clearly here, when you join the conversation, you increase awareness for your page. So be sure to respond anytime anyone tags you. Invite connections. This lets you know how many connections you have remaining, and we suggest maxing these out to increase the growth of your company page. This section down here will also lead you to inviting people to follow your page if it is not up in your action items for today. This section is also something that's really important to keep an eye on. Ideally, we are looking for a growth in search performance. We're looking for a growth in followers, and then also watching post impressions. So this is how many people are seeing your post as they are going out. This section is where you can see your posts and their impressions, and we love seeing that there's a 250% increase in the last 7 days, as well as an increase in page visitors. As it notes here, grow your page 3 times faster by leveraging these insights. So this is something that we'll be watching along with you to make sure that we are seeing some steady and consistent growth. Once you initially add people to your network, I suggest coming back and doing that fairly consistently, especially if you are adding in new prospects, consistently adding in new people to your network. Every 2 to 4 weeks, come back into your account and add in any new connections so that you can make sure that they're not only following your personal page, but your company page as well. And the last step to optimizing your company page and the company reach is by having the person who is in charge of your account comment on brands and individuals in your network. So this is another space that your company can come up, is when commenting on other companies. This is another opportunity for your company to show up, is by commenting on other companies, maybe they're prospect companies, maybe they're companies that you already work with, individuals you already work with. People love when others show up in their comments, especially if they don't have a network that engages with them much. So it's a real opportunity to show up and be front of mind. And then I'd also just like to show you how to effectively comment while you're in LinkedIn. So if you are an administrator of your brand, you can go back to your personal page and just scroll through, look for anyone. This is a customer of ours. You don't want to be too aggressive about commenting. If you're commenting every time they post, it just might come across as a little too much. So that's why it's wise for one person to take this task so that I've commented on Davis and Graham every day. That's a little intense. So just make sure that you are natural and human about it. But what you will do is you'll just come down here, and you can also mix it back and forth, whether you want to comment as your name, if the person checking knows you, or you want to comment as your brand. So I'll go just click on Denver Headshot Company because this is who this client of ours is, and then add value to it, or just give an authentic comment. An emoji can be fine. It's not going to have as big of an impact as if you actually make a nice comment. So Davis and Graham did a habitat project in Aurora. I'm just going to say something like, always love to see companies making an impact on the community. Great work, Davis and Graham team. Okay, and so by me commenting on this, I'm commenting as our brand. They will be reminded of us. It also is just really great branding. It could potentially make a reach to their audience as well. Oh, who's Denver Headshot Company? That's interesting. They use them. So I'll just hit comment on that. So I would suggest spending as much time as you can a week on commenting as your brand. It's similar to as commenting as an individual. An hour a week is a good benchmark. You can split that apart into 10 to 15 minutes a day as well. This last page walks you through steps on how to invite connections to follow. You'll go to your LinkedIn company page, make sure you're logged in and have admin access. On the left panel, click Admin Tools, then select Invite Connections. A pop-up will appear and you can scroll through by name, your list of first degree connections, etc. Select people individually, and then you can use filters like location, company, industry to narrow down your invite list. Click Invite Connections at the bottom, and you are good to go. Note there are only so many people you can invite every month, so make sure to make it count. And that is a wrap. Thanks again for taking some time to learn about being a brand advocate. It will make a huge impact on your personal brand and your company's brand. We're here for you if you have any questions.